how many face tattoos do you have at this point?
Man, it's crazy. Like, I really don't need, I think I got like 4 or 5 face tattoos.
I do have a mirror there in case you need to double check.
Oh yeah, hold on, let me check it out real quick. They all meanings though. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
And then you do have the sideburn one there.
6, 7. Yeah. 7 face tattoos.
Now, can you share the meanings behind any of them with us today?
Oh yes, of course. Well, actually, I got the the tattoo that's going across right here is BCF, which is Business Court Family. That's our apartments, like what they call La Mexico now, like where we grew up at. And like the T right here, that's the Taliban emoji, you know what I'm saying? And like blessed, I got the blessed on my face because, you know, so blessed. And I got my child name. Well, actually, this my girlfriend name right here, Nell, on this side, and Thought Life, because, you know, we live the Thought Life. Big.
Now, do people mistake any of these tattoos on your face for something else?
No.
They don't. Now, let's take a step back. Before we talk about the face tattoos a little bit more in depth, you have tattoos on other parts of your body, not just your face. What was your first tattoo ever on your body?
My first tattoo ever, it was this right here on my arm, which is Kirkwood, where we from. Yeah, that was my first tattoo ever. I think I was like...
Remember what age you were when you got that?
I was probably like 13, 14 years old.
And at that moment, was that common where you're from, 13 years old, to have a tattoo on your body at that age, or no? You were of the...
In my neighborhood, it was, and like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it wasn't available for home. It's just like, I just booked and got it. So yeah, it really wasn't, but it was. You get where I'm going?
Now, when you get that, did you do that behind your parents' back?
Of course.
You did?
Of course.
And did you hide it at first?
Oh, no, you couldn't hide it. I just went home with it, like.
What was your parents' reaction?
And she whooped my ass. She told me up.
She did?
Yeah.
Now, when it came to your face tattoos, and you have 7, which of the 7 was your first?
My first tattoo? Oh, yeah, I forgot. My cross. I got a little cross on my face. That was my first tattoo. My first face tattoo.
And what age were you when you got that?
I was like 18. I was actually incarcerated at the time when I got my first cross tattoo.
That was we're talking juvenile, or we're talking county jail for adults?
County jail for adults.
Okay. So that was okay. Was that your first tattoo you ever received while you were locked up?
Yes.
And just curious, your first tattoo on your body's at 13. You go for the face at 18. Mm-hmm. But I know when it comes to parents, sometimes when they start to see their child start to tattoo their body, they may have body part requests. They may say, okay, you're going for your arms, don't hit your hands, don't hit the neck, don't hit the face. Did your mom have these type of requests for you when she started to see you getting tatted?
Oh yeah, of course. Instead of that, she said, don't get no more at all. Like, no more.
When she sees the first one on your face, what was her reaction at that point?
She was mad. She was heated.
She was.
Exactly.
Now, why that first tattoo on your face? Why the cross for your first tattoo? Was that, go ahead.
Because, I mean, I was like, at that time, I was going through so much when I was, you know what I'm saying, incarcerated. Like, I didn't know, like, it was just so hard for me to do my time. And it was just like, okay, I'm going to keep this, like, was a symbol, like, for me to just know, okay, God with me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, whenever I look in the mirror, I know that this God is with me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, at 18 years old, was that spontaneous or premeditated? You knew you wanted to get a face tattoo.
Of course.
And was that particular one planned for you?
Yeah,
it was. And just curious, I imagine that in county jail, there's rules against tattooing. I would assume that would be considered contraband, tattoo equipment or material or things of that nature. It was? How did you actually get that done?
You know, and now they got all kind of crazy stuff. It was actually, he had, I don't even know, I don't even know what it was, to be honest. It's so much stuff. They got like with like what they call the little paper clips, and man, it's crazy. They have a lot of shit. You might have an electric toothbrush. You put the safety clip in, man. That shit, them folks is very.
Was this somebody that was in county jail for quite some time that was doing this tattoo stuff?
Yeah, like he do. That's what he was doing. That's how he get paid. That's how he survived.
And how do you actually pay him to do this tattoo?
Shit, we pay him food. Pay him through food. Everything was paid through food.
I see. And you've had non-jail tattoos on your face. How did this particular one, the one you get in jail, compare to the other face tattoos as far as pain, as far as the quality of it compared to your other tattoos on your face?
Like, what you mean?
Like, because this one on this cross, that was done in jail, but the other ones on your face were not done in jail. So how do you compare the one done in jail to the ones that weren't, as far as the quality of it and as far as maybe the pain?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, the one that was done in jail hurt worse than on the street because they're actually poking, they're actually digging. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more pain.
Because that was your first tattoo on your face and you were in jail, were you caught for doing this while it was getting done? Were you caught after it was already on your face? Could you get in trouble for something like that?
No, I wasn't caught.
I see. And how long do you think it took them to do while you guys were locked up?
I mean, it didn't take long. It wasn't nothing but a little cross, probably like 5 minutes.
And how do you actually get that done when you have stuff going on in jail? Is that something you get done when you're on the yard? Is that something that you're done when you're in a cell together with this person? Is that something
in the cell?
At night, during the day, in the morning?
In the cell, yeah. Anytime, in the free time you get, just go in the room and go up.
And is that something that he does from start to finish, right then and there, or does he have to do a little bit, stop, and finish another?
It all depends what time of the day. What time of the day it was.
But this
particular, yeah, he did that one right then and there. He started and finished that.
I see. And after you get that done, you look into the mirror for the first time. What'd you think? First face tattoo.
God was with me from that day forward.
Now, at 18, well, before I ask you this next question, when you were locked up in jail, was that an actual charge, whatever it was that you were charged with, was that something you were able to beat?
No, I didn't beat it. I got sent to prison.
And care to share what the actual charge was that was actually finalized that took you to prison?
Yes, I had an aggravated assault and a gang charge.
And how much prison time did you have to do for that?
3 years.
When it came to your face tattoo, I imagine I know the answers to these next questions, but I'll still ask you anyways. Mm-hmm. Face tattoo at 18. I know you're locked up, but is that something that you're worried about when you get out, as far as maybe a job perhaps? How a job would look at you, or if you were to ever get a job, you having a face tattoo would be?
No.
What about getting older in life? Maybe being a senior citizen at one point of your life. Was that ever a concern? I have a face tattoo, and now I'm an old person.
It never was a concern.
Just curious there. When it comes to your face tattoos, what is the public reaction you get to them at this point in your life?
You mean like as I'm out?
Out and about, whether it's in your state, whether it's out of state, what's the reaction you get to your facial tattoos?
I mean, you know, some people give you a bad vibe, some people like them, you know, it all. It's a mixture of half and half, you know what I'm saying?
Do you like that when people get a bad vibe?
I mean, it really don't matter to me, because you know what I'm saying, I know who I am, so a person's vibe is never could really get to me. Yeah.
Never embarrassed of your facial tattoos?
No, I'm never embarrassed.
Now, I know little kids can be brutally honest. What do they say when they see your facial tattoos?
No, I know. I ain't never really got it coming from. Yeah, you have some kids like, why you get that? Like, or what's that? Or what's, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you got tattoos in your face? Your mama know you got tattoos in your face. Like, man, I'm grown as hell. You tell me, do my mama know I got tattoos in my face.
Do you have kids yourself?
Yes.
You do. Son, daughter?
I got 3 girls.
3 girls. Now, just curious, because I have seen females getting facial tattoos. But let's say they become 18 years old and they want a facial tattoo for whatever reason. How would you feel? Shoe on the other foot now.
I mean, that's their choice. You feel me? Like, everybody got choices in life that they have to make. So if that's the choice that if that's what they choose to do, you know what I'm saying? It's them. But the way I will raise my kids, like, hopefully they won't make that decision, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now, what about when it comes to women? Do you notice a certain type of women that are attracted to you or not attracted to you with your facial tattoos? You do. What about when it comes to ever meeting a female's parents? Has that ever been an issue for you?
Nah.
Seeing all these facial tattoos?
No.
Never lost a relationship?
Because of the facial tattoo?
Yeah, with a female.
No.
Just curious there. Ever had matching, I mean, you have a lot of tattoos. Ever had matching tattoos with somebody?
Ever had matching tattoos?
Yeah.
No, I ain't never had matching tattoos either.
Just curious there. What about when it comes to females? Another female question here. Has a female ever tatted your name on her body?
Of course.
That's happened.
Yes, that definitely happened.
Now, is that something that's talked about, or is that something that's done as a surprise for you, or what?
Nah, it's a surprise. It'd be surprising for me.
They don't bring it up to you, they just show you this is what they did.
That's what they did.
What is that feeling like? You see this tattoo of your name on a female's body.
I did my job.
Now, just curious, I don't know if you're in a relationship with any currently female that's tatted your name on their body, but if you aren't, have they ever tried to remove the tattoo, cover it up, this, that, and the third?
Nah, they still got it to this day.
Do they ever feel like it needs to be reciprocated? Hey, I got your name on my body. It's time for my name on your body.
Nah. Nah, I ain't never got that one.
Has anyone ever asked?
Nope.
Just curious. Now, when it comes to judging, stereotyping, profiling, discrimination, things of that nature, have you felt a worst experience of that because of the facial tattoos?
I mean, yes, I have felt that, you know. You might just, like, I can't actually recall a time, but, you know, I have definitely experienced a stereotyping, and now it'll come in my mind like, okay, I see why these people are acting this type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because of my face tattoos or something. Like the police or something. Like, you might get pulled over, and once they see that, that's when they get the, you know what I'm saying?
I know at some point you faced a judge with that first facial tattoo because you did get that in county, and then eventually you get convicted for a charge there. But I don't know if you faced a judge since that point with your facial tattoos, but do you feel like that's ever played a role in the outcomes of any judgments against you?
I mean, ever since then, I haven't even had to see no judge, and hopefully I'm never seeing a judge again, you know what I'm saying? So.
But in that particular first facial tattoo, do you think that had anything to do with your initial outcome there, or no?
No.
Now, just curious, when it comes to your facial tattoos, ever missed an opportunity because of them?
No.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum, have you ever gained an opportunity because of them?
Not that I feel like it.
Any regrets on any of your tattoos?
Not at all.
Why not? Some people do.
I mean, because this is what I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I wanted, this is my body, this is what I feel like I had to do.
Are you addicted to tattoos?
I mean, I was, but I done slowed down now.
You have?
Yeah.
When it comes to the face, any plans for more?
I might. Might not.
You're open to it. And on your body, I imagine as well, same answer?
Yeah.
Never removed a tattoo? No. Never covered a tattoo up? When it comes to your body, is there a place you would absolutely never tattoo? Off limits?
Yeah.
Care to share what?
I mean, shit. Well, man, don't supposed to get no tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, even my back, I'll never get a tattoo on my back, though. I'm scared of it. I don't know how that'll feel. You know what I'm saying?
Now, these different tattoos you have on your body, has it been various tattoo artists, or has it been one main tattoo artist for you?
Yeah, it's just been. I got one main tattoo artist.
Care to shout them out?
Oh yeah, Mike Mees, man. Shout out to my boy Mike Mees.
And is there a favorite tattoo you have on your body from him?
Yeah, my favorite one is my blessed. That's on my face. That's
He did that one?
Best one? Yeah.
And just curious, when it comes to all these tattoos, have you ever calculated how much you probably spent on all the tattoos on your body?
You know, I can't even. I don't know. I ain't even gonna tell you no lie.
Ever got one for free?
Oh yeah, of course.
Rapper discount?
Homeboy discount.
Homeboy discount, that too.
First tattoo was free, actually.
Oh, the ones that are on your,
Exactly.
at 13 years old?
Yeah.
Those were
my
free.
buddy did it. He was 13.
I know it's hard, you know, I have you chest up on the camera, so it's hard to see when you, but I don't know if you could put them up so we could just see them.
I don't think they want to see it on that thing. That thing, it looked like a free, it looked like a 13-year-old did that one.
Oh.